Coffee's cold, the room is still. Shadows climb the windowsill. I'm tracing lines upon the floor where your keys don't jingle anymore. The clock is ticking loud and deep, counting secrets I couldn't keep. 1,000 days are packed in crates, left behind by the hand of fate. I found a photo in a book, a smile I almost mistook for someone that I used to know. Before the seasons started to snow, the ink is faded, the edge is torn, like a promise that was never born. Turn the hourglass upside down. I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. If I could stop the gears from turning, if I could stop the bridge from burning, would I stay or would I run into the heat of the dying sun? Upside down, I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. Falling slow, grain by grain, nothing left but the empty glass. Walking through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face course I can't follow. The hard drive is spinning fast, trying to recapture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air, I reach out but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream, a silent cry, a frozen scream. It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. If I cut the power, if I lose the line, would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. Field tonight. The field is gone. The tide is erasing the lines we drew, changing the gold into a darker hue. I'm writing codes on the salt and shell, a story that the ocean will never tell. The numbers are dissolving in the foam, searching for a frequency to call us home. Every digit is a grain of dust, turning to rust. The lighthouse is blinking in a broken tongue, like a song that was never meant to be sung. I'm tracing the geometry of the waves above the silence of the coral graves. The wind is a static that I can't translate, leaving our shadows at the garden gate. It's a barcode on the shifting sand, slipping through the fingers of my hand. The world is a signal we couldn't read, a garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. If the sea should take the shore, would we remember what we're fighting for? Or just dissolve into the white and gray, where all the symbols simply wash away? Garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. Lines in the water, nothing to scare, nothing to hold. Watching all the seasons pass. North is just a hollow word, a song the sailors never heard. The stars are shifting in their place, searching for a saving grace. I'm walking on a shifting floor, but I can't find the northern shore. Upon my palm, waiting for the coming calm. But the wind is screaming out your name, and every direction feels the same. Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. If I throw the metal to the deep, would I finally get some sleep, or just wander in the gray until the ocean washes me away? Drifting out to open sea, when no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. Shore, just the waves. Towers made of steam, in the corners of a dream. Every brick is light as air, vanishing while I'm standing there. Gray and silver, street by street, where the sky and water meet. feel the structure sway, dissolving into shades of day. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. There's a staircase in the smoke, words I wish I never spoke. Every step is fading fast, like a shadow from the past. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. If the morning sun should break, what is left for me to take? Or will the city just subside with all the secrets left inside? Made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. Tonight, fading walls into the gray, building nothing. In a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number doesn't exist, lost in the vapors, a heart in the mist. The screen glows white in the dead of the day, watching the signal just drifting away. A ghost in the circuit, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. The wires are heavy, the connection is frayed. Counting the debts that will never be paid. It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Do you hear me? Are you there? Can you feel me? Anywhere. Just a flicker in the dark, a dying flame, a final It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Signal fading, fading. I'm staring at a silver wall, waiting for the glass to fall. Every face I see is mine, but none of them feel quite divine. You're a flicker in the pain, a ghost inside a frozen rain. I reach out to the cold reflection, searching for a lost connection. The hallway bends into a curve, testing every single nerve. I see a shadow in the corner, like a silent secret warner. Every step I take is wrong, in a world where we don't belong. It's reflections fading. Who are you? Who am I? Lost in the silver. Grid is humming in my ears, counting down the wasted years. Steel and chrome against my skin. Where does the machine begin? I'll walk the wires, I'll walk the line, trading shadows for a sign. But every sensor in this town is calibrated to bring me down. The sidewalk glows a bitter green, like a world I've never seen. Data streaming through the air, but I can't find you anywhere. Just a ghost in the motherboard, a silent note, a broken chord. This city's screaming in the dark, circuits breaking down tonight, lost inside the digital light. System error, can you hear? Logic failing through the fear. If I pull the master switch, will I find the glitch? The circuit's breaking down tonight, lost inside the digital light. Breaking down. The circuit's gone. the sky to fall. The ink is rusted, the pen is cold. A story that was never told. I left a trail of silver thread, thinking of the things you said. But the thorns have grown so tall and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The signposts point to nowhere now. I don't even remember how. I found my way into this haze, a ghost inside a broken maze. The compass needle spinning fast, chasing shadows of the past. It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. If I burn the map, if I break the glass, would I finally let the morning pass? Or am I just a runner in the dark, searching for a dying spark? It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. Nowhere to go, the road is gone. Just the dust before the dawn. Silver clouds are hanging low, where the bitter rivers flow. can feel the iron sky, like a heavy, dark goodbye. Every street is paved in gray, watching ghosts of yesterday. Empty windows, hollow stairs, shadows climbing up the stairs. I've been walking through the rust, turning memories into dust. No more maps to guide the way in this town of faded clay. It's letting rain falling down on the silence of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the light of a fallen star. Yeah, it's letting rain tonight. The air is cold, the breath is thin, where the winter starts to win. I can see the shoreline break, like a heart I couldn't wait. Everything I tried to hold is turning into liquid gold. It's letting rain falling down staring at a screen of gray, watching every color fade away. You're a whisper in a hurricane, a shadow dancing on the window pane. I built a bridge out of hollow wires, but I'm just fueling all the quiet fires. Every message is a stone I throw into a canyon where the cold winds blow. The map is blank where we used to stand, sifting through the glass and shifting sand. I'm calling out to a silent sky, but the clouds don't ever give a clear reply. Just a hollow hum in the midnight air.